Guys, welcome to Sunday. Sunday already. Where does the week go? It just flies by. But by the time I've done what feels like 1 or 2 days, all of a sudden, I'm starting to make another Sunday video. Gee. Canada Post. Stealing your information. Did you know that? Canada Post are stealing people's information and selling it to companies so they can email you and send all the junk mail so they can make more money posting junk mail to you, probably. I think that's what they're, I think that's the idea. Let's have a listen to what they were talking about the other day in the investigation going into Canada Post.
I want to start off, I'm very disappointed that Canada Post was taking people's private information and selling it to others, and even more disappointed that when you pointed it out and asked them to stop, that they didn't really do anything until it went public, and now they're just reviewing it. Is there no remedy that you or the federal government could do to make Canada Post stop taking people's private information and selling it?
Just before we hear his answer, can you do me a favor and just subscribe to the channel maybe? Now, there's a little sign at the bottom of the screen if you're on a computer and it says subscribe. But when I say subscribe, can you subscribe? It's supposed to light up now. Can you tell me if that happens? Like, it's a new thing on YouTube where if you say, hey, could you subscribe to my channel? It lights up. And if I say like, can you tell me if the like lights up? The like light lights up. That's a tongue twister. There should be 2 of them. So like, subscribe. Let's see what he's got to say.
Our investigation revealed that Canada Post builds marketing lists with information gleaned from the envelopes and packages that it delivers to home across Canada and makes these lists available to advertisers for a fee. We found that this contravened the Privacy Act, as it had been done without the knowledge and consent of Canadians. We recommended that Canada Post stop its practice of using and disclosing personal information without first seeking authorization from Canadians. As a possible solution to remedy this matter, we recommended that Canada Post send a mail notice to Canadians to inform them of this practice and to indicate an easy way for Canadians to opt out. Until the tabling of my annual report, which made this decision public, Canada Post did not agree to implement this solution. After the report was made public, Canada Post issued a statement that it would review its policies, and I would expect Canada Post to comply with the Privacy Act, and I look forward to hearing from them on the next steps to resolve this matter.
Well, there you go. Canada Post stealing Canadians' information. Another thing you just can't make up. Anyway, I stopped using Canada Post a long time ago. The only way I use them is if I do registered mail or anything like that. I never use them. They lost so many things when we first moved to Canada, and we thought Canada Post was similar to the British Post Office. The British Post Office, by the way, is an excellent service. Never anything lost with British Post, with the Royal Mail or the post office in England. In Canada, I think 1 out of every 3 letters that are posted with checks and whatever and documents, because we had a lot of documents to do when we first got here, it just never got there. It just never got there. And they're like, oh, we don't know. Did you do it registered mail? Well, it's supposed to be a reliable postal service. But now I know, obviously, yeah, you guys all know, you've lived here all your lives, but now, as an immigrant, I realise Canada Post is just BS. It's totally garbage. So yeah, I'll stop using them. Anyway, let's get on with the comments. Let's get straight on with the comments. And shall we start today? Let's have a look. Liberals want to bring back mandates. Well, the vote actually went through so that they had the choice to keep the possibility of bringing back mandates. So we didn't exactly win that one, but there's no mandates just yet. Anyway, the number 1 doc said,
they can try and bring back mandates, we won't comply. They will learn about the consent of the governed.
Yeah, exactly. Norm says,
A non-debatable issue here, everyone. Keep moving. No mandates are simply common sense. Mandates cost way too much in many ways.
they do. And they cost people jobs. Jobs pay for food, people without food and houses. It just ruins the economy. Jackie Birch says,
You're right. Don't force people to take it. It should be choice. And they don't ban people from travel.
thanks, Jackie. Joyce says, I will not comply. Let's move on to this guy should be running Canada Q&A. It was a long video. I think it did really well though. A lot of you guys watched that video. I'm really proud of you to have sat through it, guys. So it was a long video. Polyev said a lot of good stuff in that video. I thought it was really interesting. So Chris said,
I'm so glad we have PP in the running for PM. I just wish we could find a way for us to have an election soon. Jagmeet won't help us. He and Turdo are two of a kind.
you think, Jagmeet, you think he'd want to hold some face. But I've said all along, and I think it's been said by other channels, that Jagmeet is looking to capitalise on his pension, so he's going to hang on till 2025. User PF, you know who you are.
So basically Trudeau has dropped the ball again on just about everything in and out of Canada.
Yeah, he has, user, 100%. And now he's done this heating thing with. He wants to do heat pumps, and he's admitted that carbon tax is destroying Canadians' lives, but he hasn't gone all the way with that yet. I can see something coming in that soon. I just watch this space. I'm sure something else is going to happen on that, because he is losing votes hand over fist. He's losing everyone. Totally everyone's just abandoning the Trudeau ship. Babs Harris says,
Polyev is a true leader, and note JT put a cost on all building materials, so it is going to be very costly to our taxes to build anything. That needs to be changed.
especially barns. Big barns are costing like millions of dollars now. If you saw that video, I might link it at the end. Trudeau bans prayers for our war heroes. Yeah, as you know, this one really wound me up, and a few of you guys. You are really peed about this. Norm again, 2 today. Norm, well done, guy.
The only thing that ought to be forbidden is Justin Trudeau making any decisions ever again regarding the activities of Canadians. Period. Apostrophe.
Yes, totally agree, Norm. Rusty Doob says,
Our veterans deserve better than this. 6 members of my family fought in World War II. Prayers will be said. Just like every other stupid rule they try to push, I will not comply, or in simple terms, F you, stay strong and free.
yeah, 100% Rusty. We'll leave him with that. We'll leave you today and see you again tomorrow, hopefully. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and get them comments out so we can have something to do on Sundays. Cheers, guys.